The NBA season is getting crazier, and we just got some crazy news about an all-star point guard in the league. Kemba Walker of the New York Knicks has instantly become a primetime name in the headlines. And to keep it real with you, it's not a positive thing, it's a negative thing. We just got some news from the Knicks that they are dropping Kemba Walker from the rotation. He is no longer gonna get playing time. So far this season, Kemba Walker has been the starting point guard. And ever since signing a 2-year deal with the Knicks this past offseason, we all thought that Kemba Walker was going to be great. But only playing in about 25 minutes per game this season, Kemba has been atrocious, averaging only 11 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. With that being said, Kemba Walker right now is one of the hottest names in the NBA trade market, and there's just one team in the NBA that I believe could be a perfect fit. What's going on, guys? Welcome to a very special episode of Easy Buckets. My name is Zoom and I make basketball videos every single day. So if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, do me a solid, guys, and smash that thumbs up button. It will go a long way. It would help with the channel a lot. Just quickly, I want to give a quick shout out to the sponsors of today's video. Thank you so much, FanDuel. If you play daily fantasy sports or wants to get into it, FanDuel is the perfect app for you. Download the FanDuel app for free with my link down below, and if you use my link, you'll get an extra 20% bonus. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about Kemba Walker. The report of Kemba Walker not being in the rotation, it was reported by Fred Katz of The Athletic. He says this: the Knicks are removing point guard Kemba Walker for both the starting lineup and their regular rotation, head coach Tom Thibodeau told reporters. It's unclear whether the change will be a short-term or long-term move, but Thibodeau said Walker is out of the rotation as of right now. Alec Burks will take over as the team's starting point guard for the foreseeable future, according to Tibbs. As of right now, the Knicks have a record of 11-10, which ranks them as the 7th seed in the Eastern Conference. Some people say they're not doing as good as expected. A lot of the reason/blame is currently being put on Kemba Walker, simply because he's a starting point guard and not playing good defense. When Kemba Walker is on the floor, the Knicks have a 116.3 defensive rating and a negative 13.3 net rating, but when he's not on the floor, they have a 99.0 defensive rating and a plus 11.2 net rating. Kemba Walker, simply when it comes to deep statistics, is proving why, when he's on the floor, he's not helping the Knicks. And with Kemba Walker right now simply being a huge liability in Tom Thibodeau's defensive system, the 31-year-old has recently entered the trade market and is a heavy name right now. Kemba Walker this past offseason signed a 2-year $20 million deal, which means his contract is actually very affordable, and I know there's one team in the NBA that is heavily targeting him right now. I want the Los Angeles Lakers to try and trade for Kemba Walker, and honestly, I believe Kemba would be an amazing six-man for the team. With Kemba Walker no longer in the rotation, the Knicks should and try to trade him for future assets or anything in return. And I do believe the Lakers have a few targets that could help them out. If the Lakers can offer up Kendrick Nunn and Kent Bazemore, I believe this trade offer could entice the Knicks, of course getting some good positive return in exchange for Kemba. With Kemba Walker not being known to be a defensive point guard, getting a younger point guard of Kendrick Nunn who's better defensively and also more active and has more potential could be exactly what they're looking for. Kendrick Nunn has the ability to be a point guard and shooting guard, so the versatility is definitely there. And of course, getting Kent Bazemore in return is a cherry on top factor. With the Lakers' current backup point guard of Rajon Rondo not getting consistent minutes, and with the Lakers being forced to play Malik Monk and THT at the point guard position behind Russell Westbrook, in my opinion, Kemba could simply come in and be a better replacement to Rondo as their backup point guard. With Kemba Walker still being 31 years old, he still wants to prove himself, and that's why I do believe if he goes to the Lakers, the bright lights of LA, he's gonna simply still get a chance to prove to the NBA that his value is still there, and of course, he can still play on a championship squad. With the Knicks no longer playing Kemba Walker, he's gonna get traded very soon, and I do believe the Lakers have to be a target. I do want to add this in as well, that right now Kemba Walker is having a lot of trade rumors to be traded for John Wall of the Houston Rockets. This is the report. Multiple league sources believe the Knicks will look to trade Kemba, whose value on the trade market, much like his production, is at an all-time low. However, league sources believe Walker's value has the potential to change as the Knicks get closer to the February 10th trade deadline and teams get more desperate to add a veteran who, despite his defensive shortcomings, has shown he can still make shots, albeit in a more limited capacity. The report continues and says a source close to the Knicks indicated New York may also have a potential trade partner in the Houston Rockets, who are eager to move John Wall. The trade market for John Wall is not existent right now, but returning to play may open the eyes of potential trade partners interested in acquiring the 5-time All-Star, who has 2 years and $91.7 million remaining on the 4-year, $171 million contract he signed in 2017. A Kemba Walker and John Wall swap is likely, but of course with the contracts not matching, the Knicks will have to add players like Evan Fournier, maybe Mitchell Robinson, and maybe more players to simply finish out the salary matching. Overall though, I do believe Kemba Walker is going to be traded. It's just a matter of when. What's most important to me, guys, is I want to know your thoughts. Do you believe Kemba Walker to the Lakers is a possibility, or do you believe it won't happen? It's not worth it. Put your thoughts down in the comments below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!
I got angels flying.